Yeah. Now the real question is it worth the extra $10,000 for this bike? What's up, guys? It's your boy FastLaneD, and today I got a treat for you guys, man. I'm super excited. We got the new M1K pulled out. I'm loving this bike. As you can see, we got the mirrors removed. I ordered the Blockhouse, but they are on back order, so waiting on those to come in, but I just couldn't stand the look of the mirrors on there. We got a windshield ordered. We got a bunch of other stuff ordered. I spent a lot of money on this bike already. I'm super excited to get this build underway, but we're gonna meet up with two locals that have the old gen S1K and the new gen S1K, and I've already gotten a million questions. I posted 2 videos on this bike, and people have been asking what's the difference between the M1K and the S1K, and that's a valid question, because when I first saw an M1K, I'm like, okay, I can see like the colorway's a little different, but like, what's the actual difference? So we're gonna go over all that. I'm gonna show you guys all those bikes side by side and really break down the differences between the two. But as always, we're running a little bit behind, so let's get this cold start going. Man, this thing is freaking beautiful, man. Those mirrors gone make such a huge difference. Make life a ride, baby. Thing sounds like a vacuum cleaner, man. It's brutal. Y'all know all my bikes are so loud and obnoxious. Not just like loud, but like obnoxiously loud. When people hear them in person, they're like, whoa. The camera does not do it justice. And so we're gonna do the exact same with this bike. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I can hear it. It wants to pop a little bit. I like where we're at. All right, it's a good little starting point. But all right, enough talking. Let's ride, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, girl. Come on. We gotta get these braking miles done ASAP, man. I cannot stand this. How many miles are we at? 349. So we got like 250 miles we gotta crank out, because this bike is the worst to break in, man. Look at that, brakes are so good too. I love it, man. I freaking love it so much. Hold on, ABS is on. Let me turn that crap off. Let's go race pro mode. It's been cool, like learning the whole BMW world. Like every bike is so different as far as like aftermarket parts that people recommend. Like a brand that's good for what certain bike may not be good for all the bikes, you know? It's a whole new learning experience. Same thing when I bought the H2. Same thing when I got the R1M, the V4S, V2, especially Ducatis. Like that whole world is definitely different from the Japanese world. It's like getting a new girlfriend, you know? Everything's all exciting and fun and a rush at the beginning, man, where you got those, that puppy love phase. And I'll do like an official review video once I get the break-in period done and all the other stuff, get it tuned. Now I will say, what I really appreciate about this generation M1000rr is the fact that it looks completely different from the S1000rr. Like the previous gen M1Ks, you really couldn't, like I said, tell the difference between the two bikes unless you knew BMW. But someone could still slap those stickers on their S1000rr and you might have no idea unless they tell you. Or if you really know BMW, you can see like there might be some different parts here and there on there. But for the most part, I mean, it pretty much looks the same. But this bike, like when you see this bike, it has such a crazy presence to it because the wings are so wide and it's such like an aggressive look. Come on. Like it was crazy. I brought this thing to Cars and Coffee And even people that aren't into bikes were like looking at it like, what in the world? They're like, what is that? All the carbon, the colors, like the blue and the red and the light blue. Like, in my opinion, this looks like a special bike. Before, it didn't look as special as it does now. And I still think the previous generation M1K looks phenomenal. I really wanted one. When I went and sat on one at National Motos, some of the OGs might remember that video, which is kind of crazy because that was the first time I ever saw one, and that was the first time I'd ever been to National Motos, and I was like, yo, this is the dream bike. Like, this BMW is sick. I was like, if I get a Beamer, I have to get this one. Fast forward a couple years, and here we are, partnered up with Motos America, and I have the bike I wanted. Wow. Oh my god. I just completely knocked my balls on the tank. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at all this traffic. Dude, what is going on? Ooh, that looks like a cop, dude. Alright, we'll chill out. And that's definitely a cop. Stupid. Alright, so we have made it. We're a little late, but it's all good. Oh heck yeah. Yeah, we got a treat for you guys today, man. How y'all doing? Good? Good. I appreciate y'all coming out, man. Thank you, bro. That's a cool little lineup, baby. We got a freaking BMW day lined up for you guys, man. This is cool. So this is the new gen or body style per se, S1000rr. He's still got his Acura on there like I have mine. I can't wait to get that off. Other reason why I really wanted to see this bike specifically right here, really considering doing this exact same exhaust setup. So he's got the Acura headers on there, Acura mid pipe, and then he's got the SC Project slip on, which I know anything with the Acura headers and an SC is already really loud. So you combine the two and it's going to be just obnoxious, which is exactly what I want. I cannot wait to hear this. Y'all comment down below. What do y'all think about this setup? Should we do it? I think the carbon can on here would look good with all the carbon that's on this bike. I do wish it was like gloss, but I wish I could take this colors off because the green doesn't match anything. The red and white is fine. Wish I could make this blue. That'd be sick if it matched everything. Yeah, we got to hear this. He's got the M rear sets on here too. He's got the M levers. Same, yeah, pretty much. He's got a lot of the same parts on here. Same rear set, same levers. So is yours the M package, I'm assuming? Okay. What does the M package come with?
The paint job, the M lightweight battery, the M seat, and it's pretty much just all cosmetics.
Okay.
The billet package is what comes, you know, with the footrest.
All the other stuff?
Bars and all that.
And you got the billet package on there too, I'm assuming.
The billet, the premium, it's got everything on it. Besides, it don't have the carbon wheels on it.
Okay. That's the only difference though, pretty much.
Yeah. It's everything, the M package except for the carbon wheels.
Dang. Yeah, so y'all are looking at a top of the line M1K right here, and I think these are the white's the only one that comes with like the competition that has everything already. That's pretty sick. All right, let me get some gas real quick, and then we'll actually I'll give y'all like a better walk around.
You can ride it if you want.
Pro tip for you guys to not spill any gas. Tilt it up, and then put it up. Like I always said, Beamer does it best, man, because I can see how many miles I got till empty. So we got 115 miles till empty. What other super bike, 1000cc bike does that?
You want to start it?
Yeah, let me start this. I'm trying to see the difference between the screens here. So it goes straight to the double R. Let's hear it. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That is loud. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick that up. I love that. Let it calm down a little bit. Oh yeah. It actually has better throttle response than mine. I don't want to go crazy with his bike, but Yes, oh yeah, that sounds just perfection, baby. Chef's kiss right there. Yeah, we might have to do it, FastLane gang. Oh, that sounds good. My ears are ringing a little bit. That's how loud it is. This black is sick though. I've never seen a matte black one before. I don't know if these are aftermarket fairings or a wrap or what. I know the BMW enthusiasts are just going crazy right now. What year's yours? 2022. All right, so he's got the matte black one, this beautiful matte black right here, 2022, and then yours is the 2023. So championship white, and he's got the M package on there, which adds a lot of the same stuff that the M1K has. But the big difference, like I said, you can tell, is the 2023 has got the wings on the side right there. The 2022 does not. And then that's pretty much like the main difference between y'all's two bikes. And then you can see on the 23, we have the same tail fairing. And then on the 2022, it's a little bit different right here. He's got the NRC tail tidy. I've got the TSD on mine. But you can see it's the same exact exhaust that even comes on the M package that's on my M1K here. But I've got the carbon wheels, and he's got the, I'm assuming, like cast aluminum wheels on here. But same rear sets here as I have on my bike, the Gillies. Same levers, same brake guard. Boom, boom. I think my screen, actually, the screens are about the same size. Mine looks bigger for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the carbon surround that makes it look bigger or if it's actually bigger. I can't tell. That's like that size.
No, it looks bigger.
Yeah. No, they're about the same size. It must just be how the fairings are set up that make it look bigger. I don't know. Comment down below, let us know if the screen's actually bigger, if it's actually the same size. But yeah, so basically the M package, as you can see, different body work. This aero produces more downforce. It's got the cooling ducts down here for the brakes, and it apparently keeps the brakes like 50 degrees cooler, like some absurd amount of temperature cooler is what it does, which is pretty impressive. That makes a big difference, especially on the track. And we're gonna do a track day on this bike very soon. Within the next like month or so, we'll be down at Roebling. It's also got the wheel disc here. So this basically just makes the bike a lot more slippery. Apparently, just the aero alone has allowed for more top speed, just from like them doing all the body work. As you can see, this is a lot wider as well. So like this, boom. All right, so right there, you can see. And then on the 23s, there's like no big gap right there that this bike has right there. So it comes out a lot wider. It allows you to tuck a little bit better, which is gonna make you more aerodynamic, and at those really high speeds, that makes a huge difference. Also love how they kept the asymmetrical look on this bike. So the older generation, like before even the 2022s, I think it's the 2019 and older, they had that asymmetrical headlight look. And I love that they did that with the color scheme on this bike. So this side is primarily like blue, and then this side is primarily red, as y'all can see all down there. We got the red side, then we got the blue side on this one, which I just think is really cool. And I try to kind of keep that theme with the TSTs. So on this side, I went red, blue, red. And then over on this side, I went blue, red, blue. Also, other thing to note is that this has the race suspension on here. So it's not electronic. So I'm gonna have to get mine custom set up for me at the next track day. I'll get Rich to do that for me. He did my R1M and the SP2 for me. And then this one has the electronic suspension, which I would prefer the electronic suspension, but this is a race bike, so that BMW did not put it on here. I have electronic suspension on all my other bikes, and I love it just because you can switch. Like I can go to my track settings, and then a click of a button, I can go back to my road, more comfortable settings that absorb all the bumps and everything. Also, I got an underslung rear brake caliper. I didn't know that. The caliper is underslung back there, boom. And then it looks like it's just sitting on top. So especially when you're doing like tire changes like that, is gonna save you. That makes a huge difference. Now the real question is this worth the extra $10,000? We're gonna go for a quick little cruise here. The sun's starting to go down, and I got dinner plans. So basically, I mean, the M1K is just a lot lighter, has better aero, so it is more slippery. So it's gonna allow for better top end speed, more downforce with the bigger wings. Like this is the race bike. And I've seen some people comment and say that if you want to get a roll race bike, go with the S1K. If you want to get like a track bike, like this is the ultimate track bike, the M1K. Oh my gosh. I need that in my life. Like part of me wants to go home and order that right now. Oh, that sounds so good. Yeah, we got to get We gotta get her sounding like this. That's more FastLaneD approved. This stock Acura is not. I hate it, man. I hate it so much. The other things I didn't know is that the swing arm is a little different on their bike. Theirs looks like theirs is black, mine is silver, so I'm gonna assume mine is made out of a lighter material, so aluminum. Also, the internals on the M1K are also different. This one does have titanium internals, which allows it to rev a little bit higher. Not higher, but they have the same red line, but it allows it to get there quicker. I know a lot of people that have ridden these bikes back to back have noticed that it just revs up a little bit quicker because it's lighter internals. But I've even seen some people say that this bike doesn't feel as strong on the top end because of the lighter materials that are in the engine. Yeah, we gotta get that exhaust. Now the real question is it worth the extra $10,000 for this bike? Yeah, the S1K still looks phenomenal, man. Like, that's a good looking bike. But is it worth the extra 10 G's to buy this over that? And honestly, if you're just riding around on the street, I don't know. I feel like it might not be worth it, to be completely transparent with you. Now, if you're someone that likes to do track days and you have the extra 10K, like it's not gonna make a difference for you, then I say go for it. But if it's something that you have to think about and you're like, I don't know if I wanna spend the money, basically I'm saying if you have the money, then I'd say go for it. Why not? This bike's a little bit more exclusive, and the reason why I went with it is I believe that this will hold its value a little bit better than an S1K, just for the fact that this is a more rare bike. Look at that cruise control. I can truly vlog now. So yeah, I went with this bike mainly because it's a rare bike. Most of the bikes in my garage are rare limited edition bikes. Like the R1M is a specialty bike. H2, I don't have this like an H2 Carbon or the H2R or anything, but that's a hard bike to find. Like, it took me a couple months to source a new one of those bikes. Same thing for the SP2. It's a limited edition bike. And then so I was like, I can't just get an S1K. Like, I have to get an M1K if I'm gonna get the Beamer. And when I saw the new design, it started growing on me more and more and more, and I was like, I gotta get this thing, man. Beamer life, baby. Beamer life. And the cool part with the S1K is I think these bikes are the best bang for their buck. If you price out an S1K right, like go with like a base model, don't get the carbon wheels, you can do the cruise control, TPMS, and you can get one in like the teens, like under 20, or maybe even 20K, which is right on brand with a lot of the other Japanese sport bikes. So if you want something a little bit more exotic that's not Japanese, then the S1K, once again, is the best bang for your buck. Yeah, that sounds phenomenal. Hey, there we go. We got a little bit of a wheelie. Atta girl. But man, look at this beautiful Kentucky sunset, boy. Kentucky out here flexing on the nation. Y'all comment down below, should we do like once I get my exhaust and get this thing unlocked, should we do some pulls between Matt and I's bike? Because his isn't tuned yet. So that'd be a cool comparison video. I obviously weigh a lot more than he does, but I think it would still be cool to kind of see the differences between the M1K and the S1K performance-wise. Come on, come on. That soft limiter is killing me, man, killing me. Don't worry, girl. We'll get you unlocked. I know you want to go. I know you're ready to go. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, that's it. That's it. Dang. Shout out to the boys, Matt and Steven, for coming out. They had a 30-minute ride out here to come link up with me. Y'all go check them out. I'll throw their Instagrams up on the screen. Go give them a follow, show them some love, and let us know what exhaust, one, should we put on the M1K? Two, do you think the M1K is worth it over the S1K? If y'all enjoyed that video, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, join the FastLaneD gang bang. Hey, the boys, the M1K. We're out. We're gonna enjoy this beautiful, nice sunset ride. I'm gonna start closing out the video with my favorite saying now. Work hard, be consistent, and you do anything you want in this world, all right? I'll catch y'all on the next one. What the heck? Hell yeah. It's a little sus, but it's okay. All right, peace. Woo. Woo. Yeah, I'm about to order exhaust tonight.